2, 1.
It's now.
Peace, fam.
Good evening. It's
Hola.
evening for us.
Yes.
It is evening.
Tuesday evening, November
6, 2018. Approaching the new moon in Scorpio.
Scorpio season. Do you feel
Yeah.
it? Yes.
We were just talking about did you read Uranus in Aries? I don't know what that means, but I was telling Nia, I read it up real quick, like, oh my god, what does that mean? Aries is fierce, Aries is fire, so.
Yeah, it means like put
I'm
your
feeling
big
that
white
a
panties
little more.
on because you're gonna have to like have
Or no
these-
panties at all.
Yeah,
'cause
or
maybe
no
it's-
panties at all. Balls out and all in. Like, just be prepared.
Yeah.
That's where like
Yeah. Okay.
Uranus in Aries, like
Yeah.
your ass getting lit on fire. Are you ready?
I've been feeling that preparation, like naturally
that
wanting to
light.
like, okay, need to organize, like get all my paperwork together.
Yeah, everything has to be in order.
You know?
Because that's what it's bringing.
Because now here we go. Like
order.
that climb up on the roller coaster, you know, and then you're like,
You ready for your stomach to like,
Drop.
lose
Woo! I want to go again.
I usually have to scream before. Like, I just let it out because then I lose my breath. And I'm like, so I'm just like, I don't care if you think I'm crazy. I'm going to scream.
I'm
And
just like
everybody's looking
sitting
at me like, what the fuck? And then we go.
You just drop.
So I'm prepped.
Drop. Yes.
We got fire going on.
Fire. Got that fire for your heart.
Fire and desire.
Fire and water.
Oh,
Fire and water.
it creates the
Thank
steam.
Yes.
Huh.
It's the feeling
Keep
of the
it going.
womb. Rebirthing,
That's-
birthing.
The stardust that you see like up in the sky, just collaborating
Yeah.
and just
Fire and water.
You made me want to sway with it. Like, yes.
Ooh.
yeah,
Yeah, movement.
the cosmic
Movement.
alignment, not an alignment.
So what
Like,
is this woman doing over here?
manifesting over here?
Manifesting
Oh, is that
all
all?
day long.
That's it.
okay.
That's how simple
all
it
she
is.
did.
Yeah.
Right
Pen,
in
no,
purple
she's just
pen.
Purple
manifesting.
pen and the paper.
Write it down.
That's it.
And a piece of paper.
Simple.
That's all you need.
So why don't you tell us why a purple pen?
Purple pen.
What is that?
The color combination of blue and red creates purple. And blue and red is the left and right, masculine, feminine. And when masculine, feminine, get together, they create. And they're creating creation, baby, So when you combine those two colors, you are creating your baby, like right in front
writing
of you.
with it. Yeah.
Yes.
Creation, manifestation. That's funny you said
like
blue
it.
and red. Blue and red.
I think Daisy
Yeah.
was so insistent about purple pens, but I didn't know why purple. I was
Yes.
just like, I trust you.
Let's
Thank
go
you.
with it.
I'll ask later.
Yeah.
Well, now it's
Ask
then.
questions.
Yeah.
Right now. Right now.
Now we know.
Mm-hmm.
Now we know. It's important to create. It's important to bring out your creative side.
Trying to hold my hand back. Right
No,
now.
that
It
means
is
it's time.
important.
It feels like everyone's so eager.
Just do it. Just do it. That's what my class was saying
Beautiful.
today. Don't hesitate. And I was
Yeah.
like, I felt it. Don't hesitate. Just do it,
Just do.
Just
Just do it. You can do it. Put your back into it. Don't try to do it. I was
See what
reading
there-
something today. Let me see. I'm gonna pull it up because it.
Ooh, that's how good it was.
Yeah. Let's see.
Ooh, can't wait now.
Uh,
For the collective. Here we go.
Yes, for the collective.
For the collective. I need a collective. Actually, I don't even know if I should be reading cards right now. I've been reading cards way too much. Like, girl, you're gonna keep getting the same message. Just do.
Just
Like,
do.
how many messages do you want? Like, girl, if you don't put those cards down.
Hello, we're waiting for you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't even find, like, well, I know they're around, but I haven't dug deep enough to get the heart cards yet. I'm like, you are, been telling you, like,
The
stop.
heart cards. Okay, where'd you go?
I'm going to start on this side, okay? Sorry.
Yeah.
I have to share this with the world.
Please do.
If I can find it.
I feel that intensity for everyone. Let's put a little selenite on
Mm-hmm. So what is it you're looking for? Is it
I found it.
energetic?
Okay, you ready? It's just a little message.
Mm.
Where we're just like talking about doing and like getting things done, you know, manifesting, like all these energies. So baby, you ain't a dime, you the fucking mint. You create prosperity when you know your worth. You don't chase coin, you the coin, the life you want. By being the method to your manifestations. What manifests for you is a result of the devices and the orderliness of your thoughts, behavior, systematic planning, and actions. You are an infinite supply when you realize where your blessings come from. And that was from the Trap Witch. Check her out on Instagram. She did some like real life messages, but yeah.
It's real.
Yeah.
It's real. It's
Like,
deep.
chasing the coin, like all this stuff, like I've been seeing on my feed all day today with the whole voting and like the conscious community, like you can see where their views are so tied, and I see it like on both ends, like yeah, we're celestial beings, and then we brought like the red and blue, like that's what triggered me, like red and blue, like we're living in like a red and blue society right now.
Yeah.
And you can vote. Well, the more we vote, we just keep choosing a side. So wait, if we just hold the vote and let the cosmos take care of it, and then we just like turns blue. Or purple, not blue. Turns purple. Like that violet color. Light. Yeah. But the more like these votes, like all we're doing is like staying on the blue side or the red side. We're not allowing anything to merge and become like one.
It feels like the
division,
It feels like people are waiting to make their vote count.
Yeah, your vote's not gonna ever count. Well, maybe it does, but I don't know.
If everyone,
it does. My ancestors
2%.
fought for the right to
I
vote.
think these would be.
But yeah,
I mean, you're putting yourself out there saying that my voice matters, you know, but we know the system is corrupt. So what do we do? You know.
Yes.
So
thank you. You become
Stay
the system.
disciplined.
Yeah.
Master
Become the system. Yeah, systematic.
So we got dedication.
Don't chase the coin, be the coin.
Discipline.
Master teachers.
Training.
Bang, bang.
Master
work
teachers.
and skills.
Discipline yourself.
Listen to the masters.
The 3-3. Try.
Yeah. Listen to the
Mother,
masters.
Father, and creation.
Listen to
them.
Shut your mouth and open your ears.
As you manifest over there. Whatever you desire in life can be created.
Boom.
But only if you're willing to do the necessary work. That means no shortcuts, no bypassing, and no free lunches. The only path to success is discipline and consistency. Fortunately, your master teacher is present and helping develop a heartfelt and mature work ethic by getting organized and becoming practical in your approach to achieving your goals. Examine your heart and be willing to do what it tells you, whatever it takes to reach your aims. If you don't know what you must do, then learn. Seek out the help of mentors and guides who specialize in your field of interest. Study and learn with an open heart and mind and set your standards high. Your master teacher reminds you, mastery in any area only comes from demanding nothing less than the best from yourself. Yourself.
Because no one's going to give it to you like you give it to you.
Pay for yourself all the time,
self,
everywhere. Yeah. Be your best self. Don't expect things from others. Get off your ass and do. And be surrounded by good, great, amazing people who are supportive.
Supportive.
Tribe. They're there. We're here.
Tribe, gang, gang. We all around. Do you want to hang?
Start asking. You get the questions answered.
If you ask. It's a fear, though. We've been blocked for so long. We're stepping in and we're learning how to release, like, these wounds and traumas to like speak our truth and like really voice what we want and step out of the fear and like elevate. Like, look how long it took us to record. We were talking about this since like June. So like, you know, it's like really stepping out of your space to be like, okay, like you can do it, do the work, like doing the work, like on all levels.
Yeah.
Just take the first step.
I'm happy that it took a few months versus years or decades. But even that's a sweet, you know, type of thing. When, you know, if that's how long it did take, then it should feel sweet.
But the truth is, it doesn't really take time. We create the time. Like, really, we can wake up tomorrow and do whatever we want. Yeah. Or we can wake up tomorrow and take 10 years to do that same thing. And it's like, dang, I could have done that in one day. But it's like, we didn't try. We didn't do. Yeah. So it's like, you never know. You just took 10 years and now you're like, oh.
That discipline is
But yeah, it's worth it because when you take that time.
For yourself,
Yeah, you get to like, slowly.
Yeah, but it's easy to set ourselves aside and just do, you know?
Yeah, do for others.
I need to fill my cup. It has been drenched.
Yeah. So once the way I feel, it's like, you know, like what you just read, once you got to do the work. Doing the work doesn't feel all that happy all the time.
Right.
Yeah, and it's only like stepping into that like shadow area.
It's, viewing all that, accepting it, like owning it. Like, really owning it. Yeah. You know, like, you feel it, like, deep in your heart. And know that everyone is like that. Everyone has their shadow side. Right. But are they working on it?
Are they aware of it?
Yeah. And once you do that, then, you know, focus on, you know, what you've planned out, you know, what you want to
listening to those masters.
Manifest, exactly.
Listen to the masters. This is my chart last week. I was going to be singing and rhyming and flowing, and like, it really is real.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, universe.
Yeah, you're singing your story, your her story.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
her
beautiful.
Write it out. Purple pen.
Purple pen. Ooh.
Psychic awareness, man. Divine soul. Has your soul been lit? My soul's been
purple. You see that purple?
Yeah.
That purple ass flower.
Fuchsia.
At the flower shop.
The fish. So the water, and there's a bird. So water and air. Water and air.
All these elements, the elemental alchemists. Can you?
That's beautiful.
You know, the water, you talk about like Scorpio. Like, if you think about Scorpio right now, like, think of the energy of Scorpio. It's like deep waters, like diving into that deep unknown waters. Like, when I think of a Scorpio, I think of like still waters run deep. Like, you don't know like what to expect, what's gonna like pop out, like what underwater cave is gonna be like. You're gonna like dive into like
different civilization.
It's crazy. Yeah. And they are the Scorpio energy. Like, it is stepping into that dimension of like shadow and the darkness and like taboo, not the light. Yeah, where people are afraid. Like, we're not just light beings. Like, we are dual beings, and like we have to be. That's why we are in Scorpio. That's why there's Scorpios. We're running around with Scorpios. Like,
that energy. Like it's winter season coming. Like that Scorpio energy set.
Happen on Halloween Eve, like when it like comes in. Yeah,
that's what we were saying last time. That didn't get recorded.
Yes, last week, by the way, we recorded. And we had some very, very raw footage for you. AI,
that wasn't.
Leave our videos
wasn't
alone.
Meant to be.
Okay. I see you. You see me. Let us be.
For one to be.
We'll accept that in our inbox. Just. Put it on back.
Send it back.
But like
I actually want to see that.
Is that it's not a coincidence, right? That Scorpio season embraces Halloween, and that sets off like then the holiday season and those sacred rituals or those family ties, like all of that winter hibernation, that deep, dark, cold energy. You
Yeah,
know, like
staying in and letting your ancestors come vibe. Yeah, the spirits are roaming. Like and it's not just like the spirits of the light force. It's like the spirits. Like the spirit world is free. Like all levels are just roaming.
All around.
And it's like protecting yourself. Like being aware of what that brings. Like you're gonna be like more on edge, more like I've been like just snappy, like I don't want to hear what you have to say, like get out of my face, please, like or like controlling, you know, like where you just like certain things come up under these like shifts, seasonal shifts.
Plus,
what are you controlling
retrograde
over? Why?
Is not over yet.
No, Venus is
not over yet.
No,
hello.
When does that get over, man? Venus, when you coming back?
This year, God.
Yeah.
Isn't it about November 16th?
Yeah, it's like in mid-November-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Not soon enough. How about we say
that? No, there's still a lot of things lingering around. You know, you gotta cut ties, man. You gotta cut those cords. Cut those cords now. This is the time frame to do it
on all levels. Yeah.
With all of this,
there's a countdown. You know,
countdown 15 to the 15th.
So we got clairvoyance, reception, and telepathy. Your divine soul is awakening, and with it, your psychic abilities are coming alive. More evolved and specific than basic intuition, your psychic faculties are giving you access to the fourth dimensions and are coming into contact with discarnate, enlightened helpers who can assist and guide you in beautiful ways. You may start accessing divine music or tap in to new healing energies. You may also receive telepathic messages and have clairvoyant visions. Heed your newly aroused psychic faculties and don't doubt the specific and profound transmissions flowing to you. Record your dreams. Ooh, I was just thinking about that.
Record your dreams.
Been having dreams. Been having them. Record your dreams, believe in your hunches, and accept the symbols and signs being relayed to you from the psychic realm. Trust your vibes and embrace your psychic channels fully. What they are communicating is essentially to fulfill your purpose. Ask your divine soul to lead you. Its message, embrace, and trust what you receive.
Trust.
What's a deep message for the collective? I feel like that's what people are. They're waking up to these gifts and they don't know
what to do, where to go.
Yeah, who to seek for guidance. Like, it could be scary at first, like stepping into psychic awareness. Like, whoa, like I'm not just feeling some type of way, but I'm seeing some type of thing. Like
I'm hearing, feeling.
Yeah, it's like just breathe and talk to your higher self. Trust your higher self.
That little page right there for you.
Yeah, you know, like send love and like guidance to yourself, because right now we are experiencing very intense psychic we're getting downloads like crazy, like codes like crazy, activations, like even if you've never even knew what it was to be in touch with the spirit, our ancestors are coming right now. They're like, oh, you need to wake up, come on, time to wake up, get up, unlocking these gifts. And it's just like, whoa,
they're getting you out of your routine, whether you like it or not,
shaking you up, like step into your power, own your power, like own it. And if you have children too, like pay attention to them. Like I know, like Zeta, like she gets nightmares, she sleeps like crazy, and I'm like, like I have to just let her be, like keep like Himalayan salt lights on or just air purifiers, because I know like her mind is being like psychically attacked, and they're little kids. They don't even. We have to teach them how to like gain the psychic awareness without letting it like take control. That's why so many people on the streets, you see them, they're like mad crazy and like
psychosis.
Oh no, they just don't know how to control their psychic awareness.
That's the only word that I've been hearing is like, I'm crazy, I'm crazy. It's like,
we're all crazy. Like, it's okay. What is crazy? Like, you know, when crazy normal, like you're okay. You just have these special abilities that they don't want you to know
They're so
about.
Powerful. They're so powerful. It doesn't get taught at school, you know. And when it's open, you know, the parents don't know what to do.
Right.
You know?
And then you look to guidance, and the guidance is the system. And the structure.
Yeah, here.
No, the guidance
The avoidance
is
and the
source.
yeah.
Yeah, go to source. Whatever you're dealing with, go to source. The source, like go to source. You know, like for guidance, like. The system is just going to corrupt us.
What's the source?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what
You know,
parents
God,
are doing.
your ancestors.
When you say go to the
your
source, like I see people running to an actual like
Where's
building.
the source?
Yeah, find me
Well,
out.
stay tuned. We will be bringing you the source building.
We'll give you directions to your source.
We'll send like GPS. We'll drop pins. Drop a pin. Send a
Drop
location.
a pin. Location.
Don't worry, we got you.
Right.
Yeah, come to the source.
Yeah.
No, I am not the source, but I am guided by him. Competition,
The warrior guide. Ooh, you gotta stand your ground.
Because
That's standing
you
your
do not
ground.
have to let
And you
people
fight
And they
go.
are
fair.
literally tug of war.
Yeah,
Like,
and
our
it's
ancestors
fair.
fought. They were
Yeah.
warriors. They were tribes. Like they had different sections, like territories. Yeah, there's a spiritual war. Like when I think of that competition, what I see right now, like on an astrological level, is like guides and like ancestral beings, like having a war right now, like over Earth, and it's like light workers.
And energy
against,
warfare.
Like, and
Right?
energy
Yeah.
warfare. Yes, literally. Like there is a competition going on, and it's like who's gonna win? Like
There's no win.
there is
right
no.
now.
Yeah, there is no. It's just get right or get left. Like, that's it.
And then
Let's just
jump
go
in the
straight
middle.
to this divine message here. Fight fair, but concede when you are in the wrong.
Yeah. Like I'm like that's
Yeah.
exactly what it says. Like,
Yeah. You gotta fight like
close
a
the
warrior.
book and trust your intuition.
I'm reading like little key words and I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
A novela here.
This is a time of conflict and challenge, pure and simple. No matter how you look at it, confrontation and discord are on the horizon. Others don't agree with you or see your perspective, and they don't intend to cooperate with you in any way. This could surface in such serious ways as legal battles, divorce proceedings, and contract negotiations. Or it could just be an impasse with a spouse over a raised toilet seat. Whatever the issue, there's no immediate or easy resolution. You've attracted a worthy opponent, so be prepared to go the distance. This is not to assume, however, that such combative scenarios are always a bad thing. Your warrior guides are present to enlighten you about the benefits of sparring with others. Warrior guides.
Yeah,
Competition brings out your best and unleashes your passion and commitment in what you believe in. It develops your strength and prevents you from being victimized or manipulated by others. And it teaches you the need to respect others too, and not mindlessly impose your will on them. Your warrior guides suggest that when you do battle with others, it's best to fight fairly and learn from the conflict. Don't compete just to let off steam. Fight for like old ways, right?
Yeah.
Fight for progress and higher understanding for all concerned.
Gain, like,
For the collective, for all concerned. Fight for progress and higher understanding for all concerned, rather than just being difficult to get your own way. Hidden within the drama of battle and competition are the seeds of true understanding and compassion. The best spiritual warriors always strive for a win-win outcome. Your warrior guides suggest that you embrace the battles at hand to find your strength and reach for growth. Fight the good fight with your adversaries, but pray for divine justice to prevail, not just your personal version of justice. The message: fight fair but concede when you are in the wrong.
Yeah.
That's hard.
the message is just
You
like,
always gotta look at
really,
yourself.
Like, yeah.
Look at
Who
yourself.
is the war
Reflecting,
against? Yep. Reflection.
Literally fighting yourself, right? We were talking about that yesterday. Like, you're fighting yourself. What's the point?
Why?
But the way I
Just
see this
let it
now,
blow,
it's like
let
it's
it
not
be
even
free.
fighting anymore. You know, like the way you know, the words that you read in the guidebook was, you know, it's bringing out your full creation on the table, and then, you know, somebody else bringing out their full creation on the table. It's like, okay, let's try this one first, and then maybe this next time.
Win-win
Yeah.
battle.
And then here, you see these two guys, you know, I'm sure they're not going to pull each other off or anything. I just see it so gentle with, you know, they're just feeling how strong they are. You know, it's not
what a
even
beautiful view you have.
That's, you know, that's
like
how
they're
I
both
see.
leaning, definitely.
Yeah,
almost
I don't
holding
see
each other up.
that like fight for blood.
there's-
You know, like,
Still, I feel like they're performing though, like they're the gladiators for the kings.
Yeah.
Like they're watching
entertainers.
that. Yes, that battle, that maybe battle within of back and forth, that conflict. You know.
That inner conflict. And
Because
look,
if you
it's
were
like right on that
fighting for
rug.
strength, you know you would be like in it, like pulling in it, but they're almost like hold me up.
And
but I'm sure you know
they're on that
I'm
rug.
not sure actually.
So it looks like to me, it's like once you decide to be one with yourself, let's, you know, fold up the blanket and, you know, let's get
Conflict
going.
over.
Yeah.
Word on.
Solutionists, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Solutionist.
Yeah. Yeah.
How can
gotta
I help
find-
you solve a problem today?
Right. How may it be of service? You know. I'll help
That's
you
what they
out.
told me in my
Yeah.
therapy class. They're like, what problem are you trying to solve? I was like, I don't know. They have like strife, you know, like what am I supposed to do for them? And then that was the genius question. Well, ask them. What do you want me to do for you? How can I help? What can I help you solve?
Right.
What's the issue? What's the
Yeah.
like underlying
What
shit?
do you have?
Yeah.
Come on,
Bottom
clean
at
it
the
up.
end.
Can you state it? Do you even know? You know?
Yeah. It's in their mind.
Or is
you
it
know,
just, like that
it's-
fuckery you play with yourself of back and forth where there's really, like, nothing to argue, nothing to fight about. We're just anxious
Well,
over
it
nothing.
is because we're so used to creating some kind of issue. We're so used to thinking that
That's what
something's
we're
gonna
fighting?
pop out, like
The
our
need to
inner
do that.
self. Like, yeah, just stop. You know, just go and be.
Go.
And,
Yeah. Stop!
Like,
Just
woo!
go!
Take a second and breathe.
And stretch.
Strive.
And shake it.
Strive.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotta get that crazy.
Look at this. You know, we're all taking our little break. You know, stretching it out.
Mhm.
Yeah, life has been.
It's a hard one. Look at it go.
Life
He
has
is gonna
been
lead us
neat,
in a
man.
meditation right now.
Oh, yeah. Let's zone out and up
I don't.
and down.
New moon energy though is wild right now. Like, whew. Just gotta really
It's very wild.
bring it in and
It's
kind
always
of
wild.
direct all of the energy because it's coming. You know, it's here, and it's like, where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going?
Yeah.
Go there. Let me shelf you real quick. Get in the jar.
In the jar you go.
When you said that,
Gotta
like,
use you tomorrow. Like handful.
I feel it in my armpits right now. Like,
Ooh, like wings.
hey man,
Flying
energy's
you
coming
out.
through everywhere.
Yeah. It's wild.
All that Scorpio, water, you know, energy. And you notice the weather's been changing, you know.
Oh, it's cold
It's
as ice.
cold,
Yeah.
it's hot,
It's like hour temperamental, like just by the hour.
I doesn't know what it wants
going
to be.
through.
Let's see. Yeah, let's see where the sun is. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be blazing hot.
Yeah.
Oh, we moved a degree. Now
Now
it's
it's
time to
gonna
like
be
cool the
cold.
fuck off. Where's the breeze?
chilly.
Send it. Like Truman Show. You ever feel
Send
like you're on
it.
Truman Show when you wander around? And you're like,
Truman Show.
Huh. Like what a
I'm
coincidence.
not sure
Yeah.
if I know what the Truman
Yeah.
Show is.
the Jim Carrey movie Truman Show? You've never seen it? I mean, it's a movie.
Maybe.
It's a good
Pretty
movie.
freaking interesting. Like, it's wild, the concept that they came up with. You want me to feel it?
Yeah.
I think I've seen it actually.
like he
It's
was
like a film of a film.
Yeah. Like, he lives in the world
They're
of
like
Truman
film.
Show.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
almost
they
like
were
The
filming
Simpsons,
him
you
throughout
know?
his whole entire life.
And the mom is
Yeah.
like, are you sure you don't want some of this green tea? And he's like, no, Mom. Okay. And she'll show the camera. You know, and put it down, and he's like, what the fuck?
Why
Since he was
should-
little, and then he started unveiling, and I guess
he fell in love.
It brought him to, of course, Hollywood spin. It's always the love.
It's always because of love. Huh?
But it was just a trip, like, where cameras
things.
started falling, you know, and he was like, where did that camera come from? And the veils start to fall of this facade of this fake ass world that I'm living in, you know, like, what's beyond that? What's beyond what you're showing me or what you're telling me or what I'm allowed to have as my options, right? Like, it was so structured and he had no clue. And then he fell in love and he dared to chase the world and, like, his boat ran, like, there were clouds, right? And his boat ran into a wall of clouds that looked like he was going somewhere and he was like, what the fuck? Like, it ended. And then he, like, goes off into the real world.
Yeah.
Of course, the happy ending. Yeah, but, you know, Jim Carrey. He's definitely...
He's woke.
Able to, translate that message very well. Panic and like frustration and anger, like fake, you know. Everybody's fake. Everything's fake.
Belief system that he thought, you know,
everything is fake.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. It was such a cool translation of like, but it was a show, but really like what we're given on every news channel or every like how many social medias go through with the same post, you know, repost, even that, you know, Facebook guiding your ads and what you're
guiding your emotions,
guiding your voice. You talk about something and it pops up on your phone in like less than seconds. Like it's crazy.
Giving you an advertisement for you to purchase something.
Good Lord.
They're on it.
Like why? It's not a competition.
And Organite right here.
Amethyst Organite.
Yes. Copper, the gold.
That was a prize. I won in a raffle.
Oh, nice. What a nice prize.
I was very intentional. I was like, oh my God, I don't have an Orionite. I want one. But I wanted one for my, like, to put on the back of your phone. You know, they have those sticky ones. But I had seen it in, like, the little raffle bag, so. Manifest. Manifest real quick. It's like, that's mine. I know it. I feel it. It called me. It looked at me.
Pull another one.
Self-control, higher self.
Self-control.
50.
You see all the chaos all around you.
They're looking almost like mummy style. Like.
Let's see here. A little closer.
I love how Daisy writes notes.
You gotta study your cards. Don't just pull the cards.
About it. This is her deck. Like,
they're touching my heart and soul here.
Self-control, higher self, restraint, detachment, composure, relaxation. The higher self is advising you to keep your emotions in check through these times of change and transition. Wow. Period. Done. No, be on guard as well against being manipulated emotionally by the fear and drama of those around you. Changes in the air and the uncertainty at hand is stirring up a lot of anxiety and insecurity. Dang, these are like talk about listening to us in our conversations. These are the words we were just saying. Recognize the potential stress and choose to brave the volatile storm by remaining cool, calm, and collected. Whatever you do, don't allow yourself to succumb to the seductive and addictive appeal of high drama as a way of expending the excess adrenaline coursing through your veins. Go for a run or work out at the gym. Use your anxiety physically rather than emotionally and protect yourself against the fear-provoking actions of others. Yes, it's difficult to face the unknown, but your higher self calmly assures you that no matter what challenges you encounter, you can handle everything beautifully if you remain detached, relaxed, and grounded. Your higher self's message: stay cool. Sounds like my next tattoo.
Just watch what's happening. Watch it go down. You know, watch it go up.
Well, that's so so true of that anxiety through transitions. You know, or of transitions, like the movement and the change and the uncertainty, and really just being able to like be grounded and say, it'll all be as it should be. You know.
That for sure. A lot of things are happening, and you see it happening to the people around you. Like, oh, You know what's going on. Oh, okay, I know you're going
Yeah.
through some internal things, you know.
And then we all start to, like, go through it separately together, you know. And you hear from your friends, or you reconnect, and you get conversations with your family, and you're like, oh my God, sounds so similar to my
Then
friend,
the
or to me, or
dreams.
to, you know.
The dreams are making it, like, tie it even closer, you know, because individually, you know, it's like I had this reoccurring dream for months now, and finally I was in the building that I was dreaming of. Yeah. So that's how close and how tight
Wow. That's awesome. There it is.
Yeah, it's like there's messages everywhere, and it's, you know, it's real.
Right.
You know.
Is this one the psychic awareness, right? This one?
The psychic awareness.
That was saying to write down your dreams.
Yeah. Yeah. They're
Recognize your
important.
competition and challenges, and
Yeah,
utilize your self-control.
you're in a different world when you're sleeping, and, you know, you have about a few seconds to just write it down when you remember.
But when you start journaling your dreams, you start recalling more of them.
Oh,
as
yeah.
you practice. Really, it's a practice, you know. You're becoming like in tune, psychically aware of, I'm dreaming, what do I remember, even, you know, being conscious of it.
Whatever you
bringing
practice,
the unconscious into the conscious.
Right, whatever you practice opens the doors even wider. Yeah, I see the doors in your heart, you know, it's opening up even wider.
I get you. Now what you said makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Wider.
You
grab one. It's your turn. Your turn. You just gave me chills with that way. You just like that.
For the collective. For the collective. Oh, I always pull these cards. Remember I told you my luck, you know?
Scorpio rising over here.
It's pleasure.
Divine
Divine
goddess.
Goddess. It's so beautiful. It's got, you know, a basket
card is
with bread, wine, and grapes, and flowers all over. Fragrance, you know. Oh, that's so beautiful. Like, everyone, you know, has a fragrance. You know, everyone has a fragrance. Stop wearing your perfume, like, you know, put one spray instead of two, you know, or one drop instead of five,
Right.
or whatever it is, and see how your chemical reaction starts, you know, changing. Yeah. With, you know, with the weather that's happening right now, with the energies that are shifting right now, with everything that you're internally going through. You know, like, smell yourself, man. That's how you get into your shadow stuff. Smell your own stench, you know?
Smell this.
Ooh. This the lang lang.
It's in there. It's in there. What you know about that lang lang?
I'm going to tell you, girl. I know all about it.
No, that one's passion.
Ooh. Perfect.
Yeah, right. That's
And
my
that's the
perfume
only
these days.
one.
That's what I've been bringing out. Reawaken me.
Right.
Passion.
And pleasures.
Peppermint and passion have been.
It's okay to ask for what you want. You know, it's not, you know, it's not just sex out there. It's, you know,
Getting in tune with your sensuality.
right.
Embracing the sensuality.
Through art, through
Not letting your
writing.
pleasures become like overly desires where you don't, like, you know, where they become like
That
distractions.
self-control.
discipline. Yes.
They're
Exactly.
also intertwined.
Yeah, it's like you got to do the work before you get, you know,
Your psychic awareness going, before you reach,
Because
no,
with psychic
like
awareness, you get
Affirm competition.
You get challenged.
To self-control, like standing up for it, but using discipline. I mean, self-control within the discipline of your ego, you know,
or like calling on your higher self.
Which
is like,
yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah.
That self-control of that, yeah. higher self, embracing it.
Or allowing it
The
to
stories
guide.
it tells.
Yeah.
Stories.
Stories of your life. What stories
Trust
are you
that higher
saying?
self.
What stories are you repeating in your head to the stories you're telling people? Like, stop the, past stories.
Right.
And
Maybe just make new memories. Yeah. Her stories.
The new? That new?
Yeah, because now it's that time of, I felt good, during that trip, or, I walked down to the liquor store and that felt good. It's about the feelings and not just talking about the story of
Like doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
The process.
Oh, that water energy.
It's hard to just sit in it, you gotta tread water. Like, you can't just sit in water. You can't just sit in emotion. You can.
Still
Scorpio
water.
Still
water. It takes you
It's
deep.
hard to tread up in
It
that
gets you
water.
pulled in.
You better get a boat.
If that water polo teacher or trainer, like,
You need a rescue mission, like.
Nope, you better figure it out or get your
Yep.
wings and start to fly.
start treading your ass to the shore again.
Yeah, don't jump in that water because
No,
You come back
ready.
with mud and seashells.
really you don't
and
have a choice because
seaweed.
it's just gonna jump on you. But yeah,
Right.
because like
Well,
you
that
don't get a
seems like
chance
revealing
to
in our
not
relationships
enter
is-
a like we don't get that chance. Like, oh, Scorpio season's coming. Like, I'm not gonna get in the water. Like, no, you're in the water.
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's interesting.
Oh, yeah. But it's clearing a lot of things out because Libra's in the air.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
what I
the
was thinking,
balance
that
in relationship.
Venus retrograde is bringing to surface those intimate portions of ourselves, our relationship with ourselves and our relationship with others, and bringing that to the surface is those deep treading waters, because we're not really like wanting to ask those relationships or question relationships like that. Like, that's scary, that's transformation, life altering shit that you're stirring up that pot. But in order to get to where we're going, that like best higher self, like, gotta be okay with flowing through it, and finding that end, finding the way to the answer. Or being okay with not knowing it, but like trusting that process,
It's
Trusting the process.
yeah. Just close your mouth, do, and observe. I think that's how you're gonna get out of this energy right
You gotta
now.
make it out alive.
Yeah, don't talk so much. And if you talk so much, listen more. If you don't talk, speak more. That's it's gotta be. Writing a love letter over there.
yeah, love letter to myself.
That's always nice. Tell yourself how much you love yourself.
Every day.
Every day. Make that routine and see what happens.
Every day.
See how you change. If plants respond to that, how would you respond to that? Like, what if a plant cell responds positively to affirmations and love?
Yeah, you respond.
What would our body cells do?
positively.
Every single
It would
body
love us
cell
back.
we have.
Yeah, everything does. Everything that's thriving and bright, and you feel that energy, it's,
Yeah.
No words can describe.
No words.
No. It's not even
It's
that.
not even. You're gonna shake my rattle. Don't. There we go.
She said my rattle.
My rattle.
Yeah, we got rattles here today.
And beautiful feathers.
Parrot.
And that purple, like that indigo.
We found some parrot feathers that dropped in the parking lot, the barbershop, from all the little.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So pretty, like blue and like they're like faded. You know, they're like orange. They're so pretty.
And it landed right where you're at.
Yeah, Will and we get feathers all the time. Like the white pigeons always drop feathers around there, so it's cool because we get like pretty white like pigeon feathers.
Yeah,
I'm the feather lady. Give me all your feathers.
Dusting things away.
Cleanse stuff away.
Yeah.
Shoo, shoo.
Well, yeah, they say use your tools as much as is needed, and then
but I
just
use
let
my
it
tools.
go.
Yeah. I use like my feathers to part hair with, like when I do healing haircuts. I just feel that it's better than a comb. Like I like the point of the feather on the scalp. It's just like it feels different.
When you know what you're doing when you do that, you're literally opening up. You're psychically giving them surgery, like sticking that pick in there with the feather. It's
through
open
feathers,
through their crown, like opening
their antennas.
up. Yeah,
but yes,
that's intense. Yeah,
I'm gonna make some feather.
Some feather what?
Nothing.
Huh?
Some clips.
I'll tell you Monday.
You'll see it at the shop.
Business meetings. What are you doing to achieve your dreams?
Get your stuff in order.
We've been active. Not even like so much as action, but we've been consistent. And consistency is key to seeing something happen, you know? That action. Accountability. Because we're doers. We do. We're not just talking.
I'm on the both.
We're movers and shakers.
I'm going to do a little bit. I'm going to talk a little bit. And I might talk someone into doing it for me. But.
That's my style over here. Nia, it's time. Get your hands over here. With comments like that.
A lot of times.
Gifts.
Shame. I pulled this card the other day. Divine healers. The heartbreak, opening up your heart and letting go of like all those blockages and all those like fears and shames. I can relate a lot to this, especially under the Scorpio season. Like all these like past things like come to surface, and there's so much shame with facing them, and it's
it's
like
out
let
in the
go
open.
of it. Yeah, it's like oh god,
does not serve you.
Yeah, but let me tell you, like, you get rid of the shame. Like you accept it. Like you just look at it and be like, damn, I did that. I fucked up. Like I love you, and if I hurt you, like I'm sorry. And if we can't rekindle that, like it's okay. But like to like hold that within yourself and like being shameful, like that stops you from doing
thriving,
like in manifest, like reaching what you want.
Right, the blockage for sure. Divine healers
and divine healers. Like for me, that's like your divine healers are. That's like stepping out of the astral realm and coming onto like the earth plane and reaching out to the people around you, like your circle, like the ones that you can trust, to be like, you know what, like that's how we release it. Like our guides know what we do, like our higher self sees us, like we know it. But like for me, like I feel this a lot with Archangel Michael. He's been like a big healer for me with breaking like my heart, opening me to forgive myself, really, because really like shame and forgiveness, like it's not towards other people, it's usually towards yourself. Like you have the most shame towards yourself, the most guilt towards yourself, like you're not forgiving yourself. Everyone else is like, dude, like you're fine, like you know, I'm like, but what, like we're good. So it's just like stepping out of that space. Like Archangel Michael is definitely a great guy to go to if you need your heart healed and you want to like forgive and step out of shame.
Right.
And
is that number 35 right now?
35.
That's 35. Yeah.
35.
And in order to keep your psychic awareness and to have all the pleasures in life, you have to be able to embrace the shame that you have with all the patterns that has been releasing.
Look at it, it's like holding hearts. It's like a man or a woman standing there with all these like shadows behind it. But if you look at the divine healers in the sky, they're just handing him hearts. It's just like, it's okay. Like you don't have to like stay in that sad space, like that shameful space. Last night, like when we were talking in the garage, like I was like getting like overwhelmed because it's just like, even on the phone conversation I had this week, like so many people, they get stuck in that shame victim, like, but Like,
yeah.
oh, but what? Like,
Yeah.
it's okay. We all fuck up. Like, we all do shameful shit. We all do shady.
Right.
We've all, like, done something to hurt someone. We've all lied to someone. Like, no one on this earth is, like, walking like a saint. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus has been crucified. So until he put you up on the cross, like, get over the shit.
Yeah, and keep it moving.
Yeah.
For the better of, you know,
sure.
yourself and everybody.
And
around
yes,
you.
the sensitivity comes out. Yes, the emotions come out.
Yeah,
'Cause, hey, you're
especially
finally
right now.
human. You're
Especially-
finally human.
You're supposed
You're
to
not
cry. Like,
all
you're supposed to be like,
always
oh.
in high meditation mode.
And
or
if you are, like,
snap out of it.
yeah, snap
The
out of
clap
it.
on, clap off. The
Yeah.
clapper.
Right? Like, please come back. Come on.
We need you here.
Like, we need the earthly body.
Yeah.
God.
You want to have fun and have dances here. I know the dances are great up there. You know, but what about here?
They move too fast for Earth. Like, stay down.
I'm getting dizzy.
The fourth dimension.
Eighth
Hold
dimension.
on.
We're past the fourth dimension. If you think about it. Well, maybe I don't know
Where?
everyone together, but
Yeah, not collectively.
Collectively,
no,
we're probably reaching
It's like
the 50.
pockets of groups, you know.
Yeah.
Like over here, over there. Like.
The people in the 8th and higher pulled everyone out of the 3. That's how I feel. Just by being up there.
It's like
Gotcha,
the babies. And
So everyone is
yeah.
vibrating on the 4D and 5D, whether they're awake or not. Because, like, that's just that it's just, it's the bigger, the greater number. It's flowing.
Oh, yeah.
Flowing and flowing. The river is flowing. I'm getting. See, my energy comes back up when I start getting more tired. But.
Delusions
Yeah, delirious.
of self-awareness.
Deliriously ready to go to the astrals.
Oh yeah, real quick. You tell me, let's go to Astros. Oop, yep, I'm there.
There.
Buckle up,
Catch up. Ooh, that's not super cool.
Master teacher,
Your
purpose.
purpose.
Are you living your soul's purpose? Probably not if you're still living in shame.
We'll be waiting for you. Partying it
Look,
up.
I know that arrow with flowers, just like, I'm coming.
I'm on my way.
On my way
brought a
home.
gift.
I'm bringing flowers.
Yes.
I've got flowers in my head.
That's
And I'm on my way
I'm gonna go.
to my
And I'm
place.
gonna get it. Yeah.
Yay!
It's mine, and I got flowers.
Yes. And I'm calling on the master teachers, the divine healers, the divine guides, the master guides. There's all these guides. The divine warriors that trigger with me because my warriors are always like, I've felt this quite a lot. Like, I have a lot of warrior energy, warrior guides, and they're always like, no, you better go. Like, we're all like, oh, hold on, they're gonna think I want to fight. Like, no. Like,
Hold on.
Yes.
So
Walk this
fueled
way,
up and
turn
amped
this way.
behind you.
It
that
is,
you
like
come
that
with
army strength,
force,
like, yeah.
without intention.
yeah.
It's strong. And you know what? You are like literally changing like your DNA, your history by not reacting to how your ancestors did before. You
Yeah.
know?
'Cause we were fighters. Like,
Yeah.
Breaking patterns,
Yeah.
in a sense.
Yeah. It's,
Healing, not even breaking. Healing.
I had a friend visit me recently, and she was telling me like she's very in tune. Like she's like, oh, God, she's beautiful. Jack Stack, 23. But anyways, she was just letting me know like about like my sisters and I, like our lineage and like our heritage, and like the new earth was the mix of like the olive man and the African man, and like my dad is like from Honduras, my mom's from Palestine, so like she was just saying how my sisters and I are the rainbow, like we are what the world is shifting to, like and just like telling us about our mom, and I was like, whoa, like I never thought about that, like because my mom does come from like Holy Land, and my dad was not a slave in America, like they came, you know, so I was just like, whoa, like we are shifting into that like mix like society, but bringing back that like royalty blood, like that lineage of like we're not gonna be like, or we're not living in that like lower realm anymore, like we are elevating to like higher self.
Elevation.
The purposes are being lived.
Reclaiming that purpose, owning it again.
Owning it again.
Órale, órale, pues.
Órale, güey.
like
Orale,
your DNA is
orale.
walking on
DNA
all
activation.
I think I need to close
Come get
with
your
purpose,
crowns
like,
activated because
Right?
it's a new moon.
That's-
that. Go for it.
How much greater are we gonna get with purpose as our?
No, yeah,
Stay in
purpose
your
is
lane.
great.
Ooh,
Live
Stay
your
in your
purpose.
lane.
Reach out.
That's what it's.
do the
saying.
work. Start with the
Do
work.
the work, and if you need help doing the work, we are here for you because
That's
we do
Thrine.
work with these
What-
elemental,
Elemental
earthly
energies. Oh, totally
to
forgot
help
them.
manifest our truest and deepest desires, to live out our soul purposes, to break the cords, release the cords, and build
Yes.
connection and support systems, real support systems, cosmically and energetically.
Integrate into that conscious community. Reconnect to source.
Just the community,
Mhm.
like period. Whether
Yeah.
you think you're conscious or not, if you're breathing, you conscious. So
Well, most people that dare to be connected to
Hopefully.
community are part of that conscious community.
A lot of
they
things
just know
make
it takes
sense.
community. It's not just one, you know.
Yeah.
So
Gonna
be
be
part of
out
the
there.
community.
Mhm.
We need you.
Enjoy
And
the
that is
new
all for the
moon. Ooh, ooh. Thrine
Catch
signing
us
off.
next week. Go have a new moon ritual.
Manifest.
Come get your hair cut.
Shout out, #1 barbershop, Santa Ana.